and welcome to the 28th episode of Real Estate Advice with Victoria Mead. I'm your host, Victoria Mead. Today's topic is going to be what is the best season to list a house in. So if you have any questions that you came here to ask, feel free to post them in the comment section below, and then once I'm done my topic, I'll look through and answer them. If you don't have a question, but you just want to say hello because you're watching, type a hi in the comments so I can make sure to say hello to you. All right, so let's get going. So the best season to sell your house or a house. So spoiler alert, in a seller's market, it's pretty much a good time to sell at any time. There's just different strategies depending on the season that a seasoned real estate agent should be aware of and should let the seller know. So let's just start with spring because that's when everybody waits to buy and that's when everybody seems to wait to list. So I've been doing this, it'll be 8 years in February, and from experience, this is just the seasons I'm going to talk about is just based on my experience alone. So the spring, everybody just hears the spring market, the spring market. So realistically, the spring market is great. But when you're a buyer trying to find a house in the crazy spring market, like what we just had happen a few months ago, it was complete chaos. Buyers were fatigued. They were waiving their rights to everything just to get houses. And not everybody wanted to do that. So it was a really crazy, chaotic time. So spring, if you were listing a house, theoretically, it is one of the best times to list, says everybody, because everybody is cooped up all winter and they're excited. The snow melted and it's the start of a fresh year. Let's list our house and move while the weather's nice. So you can definitely do that. Spring is great. You'll get good money for your house, especially if the spring market's anything like last year. The only thing is you have lots of competition. So a lot of people sell their house at the same time in the spring. So let's just move on to summer. So summer is a continuation of the spring at the beginning, and then it starts to taper out when everybody decides, I'm going to go on vacation now. I am sick of house shopping. I do not want to spend every weekend shopping for houses. I am going to enjoy my summer. And then it starts to taper off and you see a lot less buyers and then a lot less listings until the fall. The fall is another great season to list because a lot of people want to get in before the school starts so they know where to enroll their child to school. Yeah, so fall is good because there's just one more push before the holidays, before the winter, things like that. So let's talk about the current season we're in, which is the winter season. A lot of people think, oh, homes don't sell in the winter. That is definitely not true. December is one of the best months for home selling that I have. Usually I close quite a few transactions in December. First-time home buyers don't care what time of the year it is. They're just really excited to buy a house. So they will buy it anytime. Their lease is month to month. They can move whenever. A lot of times with winter buyers as well as they have a strict deadline usually. So if they're buying, they're serious buyers. You want serious buyers. Let's see, what else? The best point about selling in the winter, there's less competition, less houses on the market. So houses are still selling as long as they are priced correctly and they're not priced at spring prices. And whereas like in the spring, when they close out, they get pushed up a ton of money just because of how the market reacted to it. If agents don't reflect the craziness of that market and list it correctly, the house should go. And if there's not very many houses out there, but there's still plenty of buyers looking, you are still going to sell your house for the most money you could in the least amount of time, theoretically. So getting into the winter months, it is important to list your house still. Don't wait till the spring. Everybody's waiting till spring. So one also thing that I just thought of that I'd like to mention, when you go to buy a house in the spring market, because you're selling your house and then you have to buy something to move into, it is chaos because you have 20 other people you're up against in an offer and you have a home sale contingency and none of the other ones do. The seller's not going to choose your offer more than likely unless if you have some crazy other terms to your contract. Whereas you move in the fall or the winter time and you'll have options, and a lot of times it's a lot easier, even if you have to move when it's snowing. Some things are less ideal different times of the year, but still. So I hope that helps. Basically, any time of the year, your house is going to sell as long as it's priced correctly and it shows nicely. Don't worry about that. But the coming season that we're going to be in, feel free to list your house. There's not going to be no buyers. There's definitely plenty of buyers still. And there's plenty that are still from the spring that didn't end up finding anything or didn't get their offers accepted that are still looking. So it's a great time. All right, let's see. I'm done lecturing you guys now. Any questions, comments? Let's see. Hello, Martha. Thanks for joining. Hi, Eileen. Martha, thank you for thinking that's interesting. Of course. Thank you guys for watching. All right. So, like always, if there's no questions, then I won't keep you guys. I'll head off. So the next time I will be live is the last Wednesday of the month, which is, let me tell you, the 24th, it looks like. So I will be live 7 p.m. on November 24th, the day before Thanksgiving. Yay. All right. Well, I hope to see you there. Eileen said, came in late. We'll have to catch the replay. Yes. Go back and check it out. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.